welcome back, dear viewers. And now in this segment of our program, we will talk about healthy eating recipes in Sham el-Nessim. And we are joined by Dr. Hiba Abdel Latif. She's a clinical nutrition consultant. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mrs.
So, Dr. Hiba, as I've just mentioned, that we just need some healthy tips for eating healthy in Sham el-Nessim.
So let me start first with something very beautiful. What is the festival in spring? What is it all about? It's about celebration of renewal.
Yes.
And when you look at what our ancient Egyptians they chose to eat this specific day, they chose eggs, green leafy vegetables, and fish,
yes,
which are symbolic of fertility and renewal.
True.
And when you look now in the modern science, you'll find these type of food are main pillars for in the Mediterranean diet, which has been proven scientifically that it has anti-inflammatory properties. It reduces the some of non-communicable diseases like heart diseases, diabetes, and even cancer. So look at the beauty of it, that the modern science now is proving what our ancient ancestors believed in. So, but, and there is always a but,
yes,
we want to, maintain the benefits or attain the benefits, but without the complications.
Yes, true.
So how do we attain this and how we do it? First of all, I would like to categorize some certain sensitive populations or sensitive categories or groups of people who are, I would say, they should not take fasikh or ringa or the herring fish, the ringa, because it's going to be very dangerous for them. For example, pregnant women, people with renal disease, kidney disease, and liver disease. Please, and of course infants. These people or these patients, of course pregnant and infants, they are not patients, but it's going to be very risky to take any type of these food. What about other populations, even people with hypertension? If the hypertension is controlled, and yes, it has to be controlled,
the medications,
and they're taking the medication, that they know that they are under control, and the other people, they will take it into moderation, with cautious and with proper ways for preparation to eliminate the sodium and to decrease the sodium load, which is very, very high. And this is maybe one of the main complications that may occur, salt and water retention and so on. So let me take it how to prepare. If we are talking about ringa or the herring fish, for example. First of all, we need to, some people, they need from the day before. They just a little bit soak it in some water for a little, very little amount. Then just put it in a pan, warm it. This, not frying. Why? This may kill any bacteria if it's there or present. So just some heat on a pan without any fat.
This is herrings.
Yes, the herrings.
Even if it is packed or...
I would say this is
and
preferred.
Smoked, yes.
Yes, you can never guarantee.
Yes, okay.
So this
better
one
to heat.
It's better to heat. Definitely, it's better to just give it a little bit of heat. So, and then, just start to simmer it into lemon juice, onions, pepper, green
Maybe
pepper,
oil, yeah.
oil, of course, green olive oil if it's going to be even better. Sometimes maybe in the next day you can add some small pieces of tomato. All of this will help to reduce the salt load in the water. And a little tip: don't drink this water. The simmered water. It's going to be very loaded with salt. And combining, when you look at our Egyptian ancestors, they combined the onion and they combined the green leafy vegetables. When you look again in the modern science, you will find that onion has very good anti-inflammatory properties. It's full of flavonoids. It has a material called allicin. Allicin is a natural antibacterial, antiviral, and it has sulfur compounds, which helps in the immune system.
Yes.
And which will counteract anything that may be, you know, spoiled or something. So this is for the onion. Another thing, you combine it with the green leafy vegetables, which again, it will help in controlling and modulating the salt content, and it will help to, you know, give you sense of filling. Your stomach is going to be filled,
Yes.
so you're not going to consume a lot of amount of these type of fish. And by the way, it is beneficial. The herring fish, it has omega-3 fatty acids. That's good source of protein, good source of iron, and that we
This is herring.
the herring.
No, I think Fisich doesn't have any benefit, salted fish.
Fisich, I am totally
Against.
against. Fisich, we
It is dangerous.
Yes, when we talk about the herrings, we say we want to get the benefits without the complications. But when we talked about Fisich, it's only complications. And the complications,
It's not safe.
it's very hazardous. It may lead to death even.
I know.
It's
Yeah.
poisonous. It may contain Clostridium spores, which is type of a bacteria that it's very
Lethal.
dangerous, lethal bacteria. So please, and this is, you know,
Avoid.
avoid. By any means, please avoid the Fisich. It's very extremely dangerous. So
Even if you put it in fire, you don't guarantee.
you cannot guarantee, because there is the toxin and there's the bacteria. The toxin may be heat labile, but the bacteria is not. The spores is not heat labile, which means it does not.
Will not die.
It's not destroyed by heat unless you go for 120 Celsius for a big amount, maybe 10,
Yeah.
15 minutes, and you cannot attain this high temperature. It's very difficult. So, back to the day of the festival, the spring festival.
Yes.
We want to, you know, share the happiness without any harm. And when we talk about the other populations that I said in the beginning, that's forbidden for them to take this, even the herrings,
Yes.
because of the high amount of salt. What we are going to do, we are going maybe put some grilled chicken so they can share the day with us. They're not going to be, you know, no, don't eat, you're not. No, we are going to prepare something, that's fish, also fish, but it's suitable for them. And other thing that should be taken into consideration, hydration. A lot of water is needed. Why?
Some people say don't drink water, even if you are thirsty after, in order not to have water retention. I think this is wrong.
This is completely,
Yes.
absolutely wrong.
Yes.
The kidney, in order to eliminate this excessive salt,
They have to
you
drink
need
water.
more water. It's like, you know, as if you're washing your system. The more water you take, the more the kidney, you're helping the kidney to eliminate this. And that's why we said at the beginning, if your kidney is not functioning well, it's going to be contraindicated. Because how you are going to eliminate this amount of sodium. Another electrolyte that has very good action to help the body to eliminate the sodium, which is the potassium.
Eat bananas to
Bananas,
balance.
maybe orange juice.
Maybe orange with
Yes,
it.
even the lemon,
Lemon.
that we add. The potassium, there's a balance between in the body between the sodium and the potassium. When you eat potassium-containing food, you will help your system to get rid of the sodium. So don't forget this one. And I want to say something about the hydration and thirst. If you get thirst sensation, that means that you are first degree dehydrated, mild degree dehydrated. So the advice that we always say, always drink before even you get thirsty. Because if you are thirsty, that means that you are already dehydrated. And, you know, I always say you have your doctor at your home. It's a very little thing, and it's very beneficial. Always look at the urine color. We want it very clear,
Yes.
not yellowish, not amber color. If it's amber, this is completely, absolutely dehydration. So maintain good water content, maybe even more than 2 liters. The usual is 2 liters almost, 8 cups, 2 liters. These circumstances, you need even more.
Yes. So also, if we talk about healthy habits of eating in general, as we know that many people are struggling to lose weight these days, and there are many tips for this. So if you give them some advice or tips to lose weight.
Okay. So now it's called, there's a specific specialty called the lifestyle medicine. Because actually obesity is a disease, and it has its impact on all the systems. And if you go with the lifestyle medicine criteria, which is number 1, quit smoking, number 2, healthy life eating and healthy lifestyle, number 3, exercise, number 4, control the stress, number 5, attain good social relationships. And
Yes.
if you look at these things
Yes,
together,
true.
you will find that you are balancing yourself. It's a whole balance between the body, soul, and mind.
Yes.
And if we are going to say, maybe I will give 3 tips to help you lose weight. Number 1, intermittent fasting. It's perfect to make your body...
For how many hours?
Okay, this is a good question. There are so many systems or so
For
many
this.
ideas to do, to do this. But I always say start with 12, go 14, then the optimum is 16.
Yes. This is to lose weight? Or
To attain so many health benefits.
health benefits. Because
Yeah.
people fast in Ramadan for more than this and they gain weight.
Because what they eat
Yes,
after.
that's why sometimes
It's not-
I don't
it's an-
believe in intermittent fasting because of this.
It's
Because
not an individual procedure.
Yes,
It's
this
a
is what I
whole
want to add.
lifestyle. It's not about, oh, okay, I'm fasting, then I'm going to eat carb
Yes.
and simple sugars and fried food.
Yes, you can spoil everything in
And-
just 8 hours.
And processed food, this is totally wrong. You are giving yourself and your body time to, cleanse
Detoxify.
and detoxify. And this will actually trigger something called apoptosis. Apoptosis is a programmed cell death to malfunctioning cells. This
Yes.
signals your body that this cell is not functioning well, and you are allowing the system to detoxify and kill this types of cells.
This is fasting.
This is intermittent
Other
fasting.
than losing weight, this is what it does to the body.
Health, yes, it's very healthy to the system, and there are some studies that it shows that it may decrease the Alzheimer risk. Okay. Also, please be away from processed food. That includes white sugar, because it's processed. It's not the natural sugar.
Even the brown one, it's not.
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
the natural sugar.
Yeah.
Natural
How
sugar,
what do you
find
replace
it.
sugar? How do you replace
Natural
sugar?
sugar, you find it in the and the fruits. And some people, they come and say, "Oh, doctor, you're not going to prevent us from grapes and dates
Yes.
and these high content sugar fruits." I say no. You are not going to be prevented. This is natural food. Just take it into moderation. Don't prevent what God created.
So you are against the processed food,
Definitely.
even sugar, even supplements of sugar. I think they are still processed. We have many now names in the market. Do you agree with
Some
this?
of them
Are
are
good?
already proved to be carcinogenic, and it's eliminated from the
Yes.
market. Some of them, there are some studies that say
They are safe and sometimes are
maybe
not safe.
it,
Without mentioning the names,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course. Some neurological effect, and so there are some safe.
They
Until
are
now,
from natural origins. This is what they call.
natural origin, and there are some sort safe
So you agree about this, or
in moderation.
in moderation?
Because,
one
yeah.
or 2 spoons a day, maybe, max.
The issue is, you want to train your taste buds that there is no much sugar in your food. You still give yourself that signals that there is sugar. I'm taking sweetie substances. You have to decrease this. It's all comes from here. When any patient, obese patient, because this obesity is a disease,
I know,
so I say obese patients, start to make a diet and want to lose weight, and they want maybe or he wants rapid results. No, it doesn't go like this. because it's a whole change of the lifestyle, and it all starts from here.
It is not only for 1 or 2 months, because if
No.
they follow the program for 1 or 2 months, they will gain weight again.
Even the
And this is always what happens.
not only by the lifestyle change, even if they go into medications, even if they go into under the knife, they go into operations.
Yes.
If they do not
They didn't change.
they will regain the weight, maybe after 2 years, maybe after 3 years, but they eventually they're going to regain that lost weight, because they did not change their lifestyle.
Yes. So some people are against the idea of taking breakfast. They say if you eat breakfast in the morning, you will be hungry all day. So stay without food until maybe midday or until lunch. So are you with this idea or against it? And some people also say don't start your day with dates, because it will raise your insulin level, it will make you hungry all day. I don't know. There are contradictions about that. So what is the right tip?
Okay, there's something, a terminology called chrononutrition. Chrononutrition is linked to the Chronos, which is in Latin the god of time. So it's not only about the nutrition, it's about also timing.
Yes.
And there are studies found that people who take heavy meals at night and they stay late at night, this led eventually to gaining more weight, especially in the waist circumference, and the visceral fat, which is linked to many diseases, non-communicable diseases. So eating late and staying awake late, this is not good. It's going to raise your cortisol level. It affects the brain centers responsible for the hunger control. Okay, let's go to the morning. What about breakfast? Breakfast is always good, especially for people who have activities.
Yes.
Children, the school, and the university. They should take healthy, balanced breakfast. Regarding the dates, I would not recommend taking dates on empty stomach. It should be always combined with something like maybe milk to decrease its glycemic load. However, the fiber content of the dates, it already decreases its glycemic index. Also, again, we say into moderation.
2 or 3.
2 or 3. This is going to be. It's a superfood. It's going to give you.
So you can take it in the morning with coffee and milk. It's okay.
Okay. And what about a bowl of salad with some cottage cheese or eggs? Boiled eggs is a very good breakfast. It's not going to make you get obese or unhealthy or even hungry.
Yes.
Actually, eggs, for example, they have a very high satiety factor. Satiety factor is related about the food that you eat and let you feel satisfied. You are not hungry anymore. Eggs, one of them. Nuts, one of them. Complex legumes also helps in the society, because even in the Ramadan we eat beans at night. It helps in giving you steady amount of carbohydrates and glucose in the blood, and protein and complex carb. So it's very good. Some people, they like to, when they make intermittent fasting, they add the night hours with some of the morning hours to gain that 16 hours. It's okay to do this 2 times per week, 3 times per week. It's going to be actually beneficial. But
okay. You say that we can start by 12 hours. Even if you maintain the 12 hours every day, this is good in itself.
it's okay.
This is
Your
not
body is going to be adapted for this.
not eating anything, or you can drink like tea without sugar, or it is fasting for everything,
No,
or water.
If you are talking about Ramadan fasting, this is another issue. If you are talking about the intermittent fasting, the metabolic fasting linked to the metabolic system, there are things that are allowed and there are things that are not allowed. Anything that is nutrients and give you calories, it's not allowed.
You can take green tea without sugar, tea without sugar.
Even without processed artificial sugars.
Okay.
Because it will signal the insulin level.
Okay.
An indirect way.
Yes. Finally, I'd like to thank you, Dr. Heba Abdellatif, clinical nutrition consultant. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, and I just wanted to give one bit of advice.
Yes, please.
Let the festive to be a celebration, not complication.
Yes, okay. The viewers short break and we'll be back, so stay tuned.